I am Bruce Marks, founder and CEO of Naca. Welcome to Naca's Achieve the Dream event.
We will be in New York City for 5 days, and then Chicago, and then Houston, and then Baltimore, and it goes on. If you're a home buyer, you need to come to access Naca's Best in America mortgage. Remember, no down payment, no closing costs, no mortgage insurance, and always at a below market fixed rate. If you are a renter with an unaffordable rental payment or past rent, you need to come so we can help you access the $47 billion in government assistance for renters. If you are a homeowner with an unaffordable mortgage, you need to come to access the billions of dollars of government money to help with your mortgage payment. And if you want other government or nonprofit services, whether it's utility assistance or other government programs or nonprofit programs to help with healthcare or other services, they're going to be there as well. So you need to come, because that's what Naca has done for over 37 years. We don't take no for an answer, and we continue to fight for low to moderate income people, people of color, people who've been exploited and systematically excluded from the benefits that are available in this country. Go to our website at naca.com. Call if you have any questions, 425-602-6222, and tell your friends, your family, your neighbors, your co-workers, you need to come. Thank you.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, how are we? Wait a minute, let's try that again. Hello, everyone. How are we today? All right, I love that. My name is Angie Thibodeau. I am the National Director here for Naca, and I want to welcome you to Naca's Achieve the Dream event. Welcome and give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are here today because you are trying to manifest and obtain the American dream of owning a home. Why? Because you realize that it is not a deserving or a privilege. It is your God-given right to own a home, right? Right? All right. Somebody, but you believe it, right? You'll be the one out here on the other side getting qualified, right? Exactly. So if you're here today to achieve the dream, to achieve the dream of home ownership, let me say, I'm here. I'm ready. And I'm going to manifest it. And I'm going to manifest it on this day. And there it is. Welcome, everybody. I come to you to bring you some interesting news and giving you what you need to succeed today. So we're going to bring some guests up here, answer some questions, because I know that you think that this is too good to be true, right? It couldn't possibly happen to me, right? I hear you in the gray shirt. It couldn't possibly happen to me, right? But it's going to happen to you, and you too. And I got my co-host coming up here. Give it up, you guys, for my co-host, Jerome, our in-house agent here.
All right. Holla if you want to be a homeowner. All right.
I love it, Jerome. Look at the crowd. Don't they look good?
Yes, they look excited. You know, someone here is going to get qualified in a short period of time. Yeah. And they're pointing to themselves. Look.
Yeah,
there's one.
They came to manifest
They want it.
Y'all know it's power in the tongue. You have to speak it into existence, right? Because if you tell me I look good, that's fine. But if I know and I'm telling myself I look good, guess what?
It's good.
I look good.
I like this
so
crowd.
We're owning a home today because we've said we're going to own it. We've come here to claim it, and it's going to happen, right? All right, we got some beautiful news for them. We got a lot of information for the crowd. We got our social media. How many of you are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or do any kind of social media? Okay. Well, we got our ladies here that's telling us what's going down in the DMs. So we got Abriel and D. Davis that's going to come up here and tell us what's been going down in the DMs.
Give it up for the social media
Give it up
queens right here. D.
All right. Good evening. Good Good evening. I think you got to because they want to.
Can you hear me? I don't shout up in my face like that. But can you see me? Can you hear me? Are you here to get a home? Ooh, I'm loving this energy. Who's on social media? Who follows Naca? Okay, I love all of y'all that follow us. That's a lot of people. But guess what? We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and TikTok. No, I won't do a video for you, but I will watch you do one because I don't got no rhythm. But all of our handles are at NAC official page, and guess what? So we are live right now on Facebook and on YouTube streaming this right now, and we already have some questions coming in.
All right, we'll bring them. We'll answer the questions because their questions may be some questions out here.
So we want to start off with Joe Thompson is asking, how can I get an in-house real estate agent?
Uh-oh.
And do I have to work with one?
Wow. Well, Joe Thompson, I want to let you know you can easily reach an in-house agent, but I'm going to make it easier. You know what? I've been inspired today. I'm going to get a special URL. So when you're ready to get an in-house agent, I'm going to just start spitting out websites. But it's easy right now that you can, reach out to the member services, and I'll link you up with the red department. But whether you're working with an inside agent or outside agent, you definitely just want to work with someone with experience. Naturally, we can get into all day the benefits of working with an inside agent, but all you have to do is reach out on social media platforms. You'll see us, and you'll know exactly who can help you. I'm not too sure what area you're in, but there are plenty of agents that can help.
Next question.
Okay, we have from Instagram, Lauren72 the Barber. What mortgage terms does NACA offer?
Well, the good thing about it is NACA is only one product, and that's a 30-year fixed, fully amortized loan. But you can also do a 15-year. So guess what? And our rate, you can always check our website for our rate. It's updated daily at www.naca.com, and it is going to be the lowest in the nation. And it's going to be the only program where you can buy down your interest rate all the way down to a 0%. So let's check it out, guys.
Okay, and we just want to give a huge, huge shout out. She's probably going to get embarrassed because we keep shouting her out, but she's on every single live stream that we do. Her name is on Facebook, Mo Better, and she actually asked us a question. You know, she comes in. She said, if I sign up for the event on a Sunday, can I come all days, or how does it work? And she's coming to our event in Baltimore, so we'll get to see her in person.
Okay, and guess what? She can register for the event, and we are here from 8 to 8. We always say we're here from 8 to 8, but guess what? We don't stop till the last person is seen. We go all day, all night. So if she signs up on Sunday, we're here on Monday from 8 to 8. So always check us out, and all of the events and Achieve Their Dream events that we're going to do is on the website, www.naca.com.
Can I send a message out to Mo Better real quick?
Hey, Mo Better.
Follow me at Philly NACA as well, Mo Better. Like to get to know you as well, following the NACA team. So
that's right. What else you got?
All right, we have the Real Shade 22, and this is another Instagram. How long does the process take?
You know what? And that's a good question, but this is the beauty of NACA. You know how you go to the store and you see these shirts and it says one size fits all? Don't you hate that? You hate to find it. I'm not a one size fit all. I'm a custom fit, right? So NACA is a custom fit. That means there's a program for you, a program for you, a fit for you, and you too. So guess what? Whatever your situation is, you control the timeline, because guess what? This person and this person may come into the program at the same time, but her financial status and condition may be a little different from hers. So they're going to finish the process at a different time. But guess who controls the process? 80% of this process, you control. So I can get into my house as quickly or as slowly as I choose. Good question.
Ooh, nice.
Was that helpful? There you go.
Mo just said thank you.
That's good. I'm looking for her follow.
So we have TS on YouTube who said, where is NACA located, and are we hiring?
Always a good question. Naca is located in 47 offices, 47 cities across the country, but we operate in all 50 states, including Honolulu, guys. So yes, you can own your home with Jerome in Honolulu.
I'm going to get licensed there.
And to answer the question, are we hiring? Yes, we're always looking for good staff, good quality talent. And we take pride in once you get to the back, you'll see just what we mean. We got some real soldiers back there, guys, and there's some troopers, some go-getters, and we look for compassionate, caring, kind people. Don't worry about whether you fit the description of having a license and all of this or having a degree. We have our own training curriculum. We have our own training department. We can train you to become a great counselor, but it has to start with the passion and want and need to help others, okay? So guess what? Be a blessing to others, and those that are looking for a job, let them know to go to www.naca.com under careers and read the positions and find the best fit for you. Good question. What else you got?
We have another question coming from Sharon, Perfectly Imperfect. And she wants to know, how secure is the website to upload my documents?
Beautiful question, Sharon. Perfectly Imperfect. I like that tag name. You know what? All of the information that you feed into NACA's portal is very, very secure. We have gotten state-of-the-art artificial intelligence and internal intelligence to make sure that any documents that are uploaded, any information, the customer-sensitive information is critical and it is secured and safe. We use encrypted data and everything. So whenever you're sharing information and uploading information into our system, there are so many security panels that it will take an act of God pretty much to break that. So it is very secure.
Nice. Wow. All right, so I got another question for you.
Keep it coming.
This one, it seems like a little bit of a doozy, but it's a good question.
All right, let's
All right, it's our number one question. Can I purchase in a different state than where I live?
Do you want to take it or should I? It's up to you.
Well, we get that so many times that you can add to whatever I want to say as well. So basically, yes, you can, but you have to also speak to your counselor because there's different things about making sure that you're settled in an area, especially with employment, and it doesn't go backwards all of a sudden once you get there and it doesn't go well. If you're going somewhere further away in another state, they normally like to see you settled for 6 months with employment, and then you can start shopping. So that's one thing about it, and definitely please add.
Absolutely. And let me tell you why we like to see you there for 6 months, because I would hate for someone to leave New York and move to, let's say, Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas, and move to Houston, Texas, and then get there and say, well, wait a minute. I don't like this area. I don't like this neighborhood. I wish I had known it's like this at nighttime, or I wish I knew the train was 2 streets over at night, or whatever. And now you're stuck in this home for God knows how long, and now you can't get out of a situation and you feel like you've made a bad choice. We want you to do what we call community shopping. That means when you're looking for a home, shop the community. Look at the schools, look at the stores, look at what happens when you get a heavy rain. Remember, I'm in Houston. There's a lot of flooding. So look at those type of things and shop the community. Go by there on a Sunday or a Saturday night and see what happens, what's really going down in the hood, and see if that's the community or the area that you want to live in. This is real things that happen to real people. So we want you to shop the community. However, if you're like me and live in Texas and have family born and raised, cornbread fed in Louisiana, and I want to go back home to take care of family, and this is a decision I made, I can do that. Why? Because that's where I grew up. I know the community. That's my hood. I can go back there. So always explain your situation to your counselor, because they can make a managerial decision on your specific needs. I hope that was helpful to you. Do you got any more? I'll take one more.
Oh, do you got another one? I got another few. Okay, I got another one by Sabrina Lancaster from Instagram. Do you need a pre-qualified letter to work with an agent?
That's a good one. Well, first off, you'll be educated by your agent how to get the approval letter that you need when you put in offers. So basically, you don't need one, but your agent should be able to help you get an approval letter and teach you how to do that, because there's a great feature. NACA allowed you to do that from your web file. So that's one of the great features that saves so much time. I'm happy about that because it's gotten me more deals quicker by Naca making that decision to allow us to get our approvals right from the web file.
All right.
Nice.
Well, thank you, ladies. Hey, let's give them some love
thank
for all
you.
those social
Don't
media
forget to follow us. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest. All our handles are NACA official page. Please follow. We post a lot of content that's really great for y'all to see.
Thank you, ladies.
Subscribe and share.
Like, subscribe, and share. Give them some love, everybody. Wasn't they great?
All right.
All right. It's always good to know what's going down in the DM.
Absolutely. And now, this time, my man Tim, he's out here, Tim Trumbull, he's out here with my favorite part, qualified buyers. Qualified buyers are what us agents work with, so we're definitely looking forward to working with qualified buyers. You got anybody excited down there today?
Oh, my goodness, what a day it has been. We've had so many people get qualified today. Just an absolutely amazing day. One of the great things here at the event, when somebody gets qualified at the underwriting table, we've got these clackers, and you hear rattle, 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 rattle,
Yes.
rattle. And that is a big celebration. The entire facility starts applauding and cheering when that happens. We got a couple of folks who've gotten their qualification. This wonderful young lady, this is an exciting story. Yeah,
All right.
give her some
All right,
applause.
give her some love, y'all.
Congratulations. All right, first off, let me get your name.
Felicia,
All right, Felicia, where are you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn representing. Yeah, come on, let's cheer here. So when did you get qualified?
About 25 minutes ago.
Did you hear that? 25 minutes. Oh, you can do better than that. Come on, 25 minutes ago. So how much did you get qualified for?
So right now I'm trying to search for a mortgage that would be about $2,300, and I'm looking in New Jersey.
Okay, about $200-300. Come on, a little closer here. My arms are short. So how did you first learn about NACA?
Word of mouth, of course. A friend of a friend told a friend based on their experience.
Okay, everybody finds out by word of mouth. Mr. Marks was talking about that earlier, as a matter of fact. So when did you take that first workshop?
My first workshop was actually in August of 21, so not even a year.
Okay. So not a little less than a year, and you started actually in the middle of the pandemic.
Yes, this is actually the first time that I met my counselor in person, face-to-face. So a shout out to Ms. Barbara Grant in the Hartford, Connecticut office. She was amazing.
Yeah, wonderful lady, very experienced counselor, and yeah, she's obviously taking care of you very well. So what kind of home are you going to be looking for?
Well, right now I am interested in a single family home. I am a single mom of 2 small children, so they have demands for a backyard.
Oh, yes, that backyard. We definitely got to have that for the little ones. How old are your kids?
7 and 4.
Okay, yeah, definitely need that backyard. So any other things you're going to be looking for specifically?
Well, as mentioned, shopping the area, school districts are definitely important. Commutability, because I do work in the city. So I'm just looking for something where I can have an easy commute and have a great school for my children.
Yeah, the commute to work and the school districts, those are 2 of the most important things when buying a home anywhere. I know you guys can address that here maybe in just a moment. So, and we want to kind of hurry through here. This young lady, because she just got qualified, has got to get to the purchase workshop, which is starting here in about 60 seconds. So, 2 last questions. All right, home ownership's a really personal thing, but it's different for everybody. What does it mean to you?
It absolutely means generational wealth. I'm a first-generation Haitian American. Both of my parents are from Haiti. I'm actually going to be the first homeowner and as my family.
First homeowner in the family.
Yeah.
Wonderful accomplished. That's truly, truly part of the American dream. Last question. I'll let you get to that workshop. I can see how excited you are. Yeah. So, all right. So you've been through the process. All these folks here are just getting started. What advice do you have for them as they get started?
I knew this was coming. Stay organized, keep your documents. I had all my stuff in this lovely binder. I did upload everything, but just to have things handy, being able to know your own things, like knowing what the different codes on your pay stub mean. You're like, what is that money coming out? Or knowing what's on your bank statement, it's super important. Because when people start asking you questions, you should be able to answer those questions.
And I've seen so many people over the years who do a binder like that, and they're always successful, always. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Come on, let's give her a huge round of applause. Thank you for spending some time with us. And that's just the first one. Let's have this gentleman come on up. This is Joseph. Joseph, thank you for spending some time with us. So where are you from?
I'm from Haiti.
All right, originally from Haiti. Where are you living now?
I'm living in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. Okay, very good. Brooklyn represents again. So now, a little different story here, and this is great how Angie was talking about everything being a custom fit. When did you start the program?
I started the program in August 2020.
August 2020. So you also started in the middle of the pandemic.
Yes.
Now, when did you get your qualification?
Oh, I get qualified in February 8th, 2022.
Okay. So you got qualified in February, so you're taking your time to find a home.
Yes, because I was looking for a one-family house, but it seemed that it's not easy to find a one-family for the amount of money I'm qualified for. So when I try to talk to my counselor, he say the best thing to do is to look for at least two-family house or three-family house. That's right. So I changed my mind right away, so I keep looking. So I find one family, so I didn't get through. So I changed my mind completely, so I'm looking for a two-family.
All right, and you're going to learn one of the real secrets to maximizing that affordability is looking for a multifamily. There's a lot of that, especially in this part of the country. And also, one other thing you're going to learn through the workshop here today is that the way the NACA program works, it maximizes your affordability to begin with a lower interest rate, with no PMI. That is just an affordability killer. You're going to learn that that's really going to help you, especially in this very competitive market that we're in right now. So let me get you to come a little bit closer. Like I said, my arms are short. Yes. So how did you originally find out about NACA?
Okay, I was talking to a friend I'm willing to buy a house. So he said, okay, I have someone that I know. He got into a program that he bought his house in 2016. Okay, he's very satisfied about the program. So he introduced me to the guy. So when I tell him exactly what I have to do, so he said, okay, I can send you the link. The same day he sent me the link. So I just go to naca.com and then I got all the information. So the friend hooked me up and put me on.
All right, so word of mouth, a friend once again telling somebody about NACA. Yeah. So you've been working at this for a while. You're still house hunting. What have you got in mind? Anything in particular? Any certain features to the home that you're looking for?
Okay, basically, I have a big family. I got 3 kids, and then my sister is still living with me. So the kids, they love big yard. So I changed my mind about the big yard. I need more house than yard. So that's the reason why I said, okay, you're going up now. One of them going to college this year, graduate. The other one just start college. And I have another one, 11 years old. So they're the only one that need a yard at this moment. I say, okay, so you don't really need a yard. So you need a big house you can play around. So she agreed with me to buy a big house. We don't need a big yard. So I'm looking for a 2 or 3 family. Without yard, with yard, that's fine with me. Yeah.
All right, that multifamily property, and there again, you're going to learn about that a little later on. That's one of the great things about this program. So, same question that I asked the young lady a moment ago. Home ownership is a very personal thing, and we've heard some reasons. You've got the kids, you've got the extended family, but what does it really personally mean to you to become a homeowner?
Okay. Basically, I got a couple siblings, they own house. So they always intrigue me, especially when they say, okay, I'm going to finance my house to pay for this, for that. So I cannot say that because I don't own a house. So with this NACA program, whatever the money that I save to buy a house, that can help me, NACA can help me to save a little bit of my money, so to buy the house. So my kid can enjoy being in their own house, because I can share this with you. I've been renting for the past 21 years, living in one place, a house that the owner offered me to buy. I said, no, I'm not going to buy it. For one reason, there's no parking. No
You know, we
matter.
all can relate to that. That's
For one
real
reason.
talk.
And then I end up, someone else buy it, I paid for
I
it
think
for
we gotta
21
get to that
years.
6 o'clock meeting too.
So that hurt when I feel that.
We're gonna do that 6 o'clock
So
meeting.
there's a
This
key
is
feature,
awesome.
someplace with some parking to it.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Tim.
last question, Joseph.
Hey,
last
Tim.
question for you. What advice would you share with everyone here who's just getting started today?
Okay, my advice to you guys, Naca is a big deal. So there is no other a bank or that can give you a deal that Naca going to give you. So everyone that I spoke to, that I know, so I explain that about Naca, people that know about Naca. Naca is a big deal. So don't give up. It can take time. So like she said, it's not the one size fit all. So everybody has their own. Because I make money, my wife make money, but we don't have any discipline when it comes to spending. So that's one of the reasons that spend money. So so many times you to just qualify.
All right.
So-
All right,
Tim.
thank
All right.
you.
Yeah, we're going to
This
have to
is
end it right
great.
there. We're
This
running a
is
little
great.
short on time. Joseph, congratulations.
6
Thank you
o'clock.
so much. Give him a big
Thank
round
you,
of applause.
Tim.
Congratulations.
Tim, thank you so
I know that man
much.
with a big house,
I
big
know.
yard.
I love his story though. But guess what? We have Andrea out there, and you know what? Andrea got some people with some questions. So thank you for your testimony. Thank you for sharing with us. But Andrea, what do you have for us?
Hello, guys. How are you? Hello. Of course, we always have questions. This is a very big, important process in someone's life. So we're going to get you guys some questions.
Let's get a good
All
one.
right, let's get
All right.
going.
Can you please stand up?
I like her. She had energy. I'm
She
interested
did.
to hear what her question is.
I picked her out
Oh,
earlier.
okay, see?
Please tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Wanda, and I'm from Suffolk County.
And what is your question?
Okay, my question is, when you go to purchase your home or purchase, well, actually, when you go to purchase your home, you want to make sure that we have your own lawyer, correct?
Your own?
Your own lawyer, not the bank lawyer or
Here's a beautiful thing about it. NACA covers the attorney for you in attorney states. I mean, come on. So a lot of people, when you have that situation, so for those of you that are in attorney states, I don't know them all, but I know in New York and New Jersey, they have attorneys, a list of attorneys, not just one, a list.
But that was a good question. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, guys.
I definitely appreciate you. Hey, guys, guess what? Somebody earlier asked the question about the technology and the security and things like that that goes behind the scenes with NACA. And I want you to know, the CEO don't know I was going to share this, but he is very much a tech-savvy person. And because of that, he has made sure that we have state-of-the-art artificial intelligence and state-of-the-art technology to make sure we're giving you more of what you need to succeed and to get you through this process in a seamless manner. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes at NACA. We have an entire IT department, our entire legal department to make sure that all of the data is protected and secure. So thank you earlier for that question. And there is a staff here, an administrative staff, that before you guys even came to the event, even starting on Thursday, on Wednesday and Tuesday and the like, there's a whole IT team, administrative team that literally works hard to get this whole 50,000 foot floor ready for you. And I want to share that with you by taking a look at this video. Roll the tape, please.
Hello, it's another beautiful day here at the NACA Achieve the Dream event. We are at the Resorts World New York Casino, and we have seen thousands and thousands of families already. We have qualified countless of them for home ownership, and we are eager to approve even more. We await for you here. Katrina Govins is our economic justice advocate who helps with rental assistance.
Naca offers a free service to our members to help them navigate through the process. We provide them with resources and just to help them get through the system and step by step through the process of what it is that they need to do.
Our MAP department, or Member Assistance Program, oversees assistance to homeowners.
So subordinations are for members that are trying to take the equity out of their home to do upgrades or rehab work or fix up their home.
Our home buying program has many different functions, one of them being counseling.
We help our members to review and do a proper budget to make sure they qualify for the mortgage payment they're gonna be able to do every month without any issues.
NACA's founder and CEO, Mr. Bruce Marks.
So what we're doing here is we're doing the Naca Achieve the Dream New York City. So we have over 1,000 people already the first day of 5 days for people to purchase a home on the best terms in America. NACA's Best in America mortgage, no down payment, no closing costs, at a below market fixed rate, and we never consider one's credit score, just the payments that they control.
The day is coming to an end here at the Naca Achieve the Dream event, but we are not done yet. We have qualified hundreds of families already and still look forward to assisting more. We will not rest until you hear
All right. There's so much I got to tell you about that video that we didn't do it justice, but I'm going to share some things with you about that video later. But right now, we're going to take a 30-second break. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're going to come back in 30 seconds, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special treat for you. This story is so amazing. We have a homeowner that if after you hear her story and her diligence, her relentlessness, and her determination to become a homeowner, if you don't feel more empowered after you hear her story, something is not quite right. I want Angie to come on up to the stage. Angie from Maine to come on up to the stage and share her story. You guys give her some love. It takes a brave soul to come and share your story to a group of people that you don't know, but she loves this so much and she wants to share. Remember, the Bible say go and tell. And so she's coming to tell and share with you. Angie, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely.
My name is Angie Borges. I come from the state of Maine.
Tell me what brought you here to the event.
I wanted to share my story with everyone to let you guys know I was in these seats before. I was where you are, and it can be done. I know it feels like it's too much. I don't know what to do. This can't be real. Like, how can somebody want to help me? I have been told no so many times. I've had somebody tell me it can't be done. But everyone here in this room, including myself, it can be done. We are here to help you, to advocate for you, to be that encouragement that you need during this time. I want everybody to be in my position to say, this is my home. No more renting. No one telling you what you can do with your walls. You can put a poster up if you want to. You want to paint the walls, you can do it. It is your time, okay?
Angie.
Yes.
I heard, now tell me if this is true or not, how far did you drive and how many hours did you drive to come here today to get qualified, to get your home, to go through the process?
6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. That's 6.5 hours here, and then you still have to go back.
Yep.
And if she can do it, guess what? I can do it too. You can do it too. That's right. Tell us about, have you found your home yet? Or I want to know. I'm interested. I go to housewarming parties, guys. So you guys, when you cross that finish line, hit me up. But tell me about it.
I'm actually already in my home.
Oh,
that's right. That's
Talk
right.
about that house. I want to hear how many bedrooms, bathrooms. I'm nosy, y'all. Tell me about it.
I have a 7-bedroom, 2-bath,
7
home that is in Maine. It is absolutely beautiful. It's over 2,000 square feet. And when I tell you it did not come without struggle. Because I live in Maine, I am the first person to close with Naca in the state of Maine. So trust me when I say people were telling me no. Mortgage companies, realtors were saying no. We don't know about them. We don't want to work with them. We want to stick to what we know. And I had to fight and keep doing my research to find a realtor that was willing to go through the Naca program. And even after everything was said and done, as I was going to the closing table, the same people who told me no, we don't want to work with them, were the same people saying, hey, I have people that we weren't able to assist. We couldn't even give them a USDA loan. Can we get the information so that we can send them as well to NACA?
That's powerful. Isn't that powerful? I love this. I simply love this. So you're in your home, you've slept in your bed in your home, and doesn't it feel good?
It feels amazing. To put that key in the door to say this is mine. When we first went to go through the housing process, only my oldest son had seen the house. None of my other children had seen it. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a proud mom of 7 kids. So when they pulled up to the house and they getting out the truck and they're like, this is ours? Like all of this? I'm like, everything, the sidewalk, the mailbox, the blades of grass, the dust bunnies, it all belongs to us. This is ours. And the looks on their faces, the fact that they can run through the house. I'm hearing people, it's a maze. There's doors everywhere. You know, running up down the hallways. I'm like, for once you can run up down the hallways and you don't have to worry about somebody telling you, be quiet, cut the noise out. Because it is ours. It belongs to us. So it's a great feeling.
I love that. Give her a round of applause, guys. I mean, she's done it. She's achieved the dream. That's what the event is about. She has truly achieved the dream. Does anybody have any questions for Miss Angie that you'd like to ask? I see your hand. I knew you was going to get some questions.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Anybody else? She's here. She's available. She's making it real and it's relatable to you. Any fears, any doubts, any concerns? Speak now. There's one all the way in the back.
For me, it was long, okay? And let me say this. When I first started with the NACA program, I had people telling me, it can't be real. This can't be done. Like, how can this be true? So I actually started in 2017, and unfortunately, I did listen to the doubters and kind of step back a little bit, keep going, to the point I said, you know what? No, I have to control my own destiny. And I decided to do that in 2020. I had some things that I needed to work on with my action plan, and I did those things. I took those steps to make it happen. You have to buckle down. As everybody said before, you have to make sure that you are turning your documents in. And when I look back at where I was at in 2017 with my action plan, you know, the only thing that was holding me back was that I needed to write 7 letters of explanation. But I listened to the other people around me and I doubted myself and I didn't do anything. I just kept, taking slow steps. But you have to shut those voices out. Anything of negativity, shut it out. I want my home. I'm going to get it. And I really start making the ball roll in 2021. 2022, I told everybody, my mortgage counselors, I want a home before my birthday. My birthday is August the 2nd.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So I will be I closed on my home June the 10th. We moved in the same day. My first mortgage payment is going to be on August the 1st, day before my birthday.
I love it. I love it. You guys, give her some love. But I want you to hear what she said. I'm coming back to you. Well, I want you to hear what she said because you asked her about the timeline. She controlled the timeline, but she admitted she listened to the doubters. Translation, hateration, and that negative cancerous energy that will cause you to miss your destiny. But she got wise and she went forward and achieved her dream of home ownership. You better shake them haters off. Mary J. Blige say, let them get mad. They gonna hate you anyway. Don't you get that? Right. So you got to remember to shake them haters off. And you guys, I bet you there's going to be one person in this audience that's going to go home and say, you know, I went to the Naca program and I'm trying to get a home. And I bet you they say, that ain't real. They ain't going to give you no home. Ain't nobody just going to give you no home. Well, you ain't asking them to give it to you. You telling them you going to get what is destined and manifested in your life to receive. Because what's for you is for who? It's for you. So that's what you're doing. Come on with your question.
So they'll ask for me to explain why do I have certain transactions, why do I have my credit cards, I wasn't making the payments like I should on them. I had some collection items. Why do you have these collection items? What are you doing to resolve those collection items? So it's very simple things, and if I had done it back then, I would have been able to buy a house back in 2017, but I delayed my own process. And I had to I was telling somebody else, I literally had to sit down one night with not a glass, but a bottle of wine. And I said, I'm going to get this done. I'm not moving from this desk until I get every single document uploaded, turned in. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was done. My mortgage counselor emailed me at 6 o'clock, like, do you ever sleep? I said, right now, no, because I want them keys.
Okay. And you know what? Things like that will motivate you. Have you ever been sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yes.
When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're motivated. And she said it best. Those letters of explanation, all it was sitting down writing why something happened. And all you have to do with your letters of explanation is keep it real. Medical bills. People get embarrassed because they have medical bills that they, unbeknown to them, out of their control, they couldn't pay. Let me tell you something. Bad things happen to good people, and that should not define you. So if you have to write those letters of explanation and say, you know what, I wasn't able to pay the medical bills, fell short, I'm only making this amount, medical bills 20, 30,000, or whatever the case may be real in your letters of explanation. Nobody is judging you. That's not what us to do. We don't do that, but we do want to be able to present a good package so that you can qualify for your home and close successfully. So don't get intimidated when they tell you need letters of explanation. They'll even help you craft and draft your letters, okay?
Hey,
all right.
Hey, Angie, I had a question too, because I met you and I just fell in love with your story and I was telling everybody about it.
She's lovable.
And I had more questions about your home search. How many houses did it take to get to the one?
I looked at 4 houses, and even when it came to this particular house that I wanted, I told my realtor, and she was like, oh, that's too far. That's like an hour drive outside of town. And I was like, well, I want to go. So I went. I was driving, and I even doubted myself as I was driving. I was like, it's already started. I'm going to get there 30 minutes before they're supposed to be closing off. Should I even go? Should I just turn around and go back where I was coming from? And I heard this gospel song come on the radio, and it was saying, keep going, keep moving forward. I said, I hear you. I'm going to keep moving forward. When I tell you, I get to the property, I was the only person who showed up for the open house, and I was the only person who put in an offer for that particular home. So from the get-go, it was mine. When I walked through that door, it literally was a sense of peace and comfort. Everything that was in that house, how it was placed, was exactly how I wanted it. I dreamed about the house. That was a dream that I wanted. I wanted a house with a porch that I can sit on my front porch and drink my coffee and just enjoy my garden. I wanted an open floor plan kitchen. I wanted a fireplace. I wanted rooms that my kids can have their own rooms. I wanted the ability to have a craft room. I have it. I have a barn that has a loft, that has a woodwork station in it. I have a basement that all the laundry area, because I got a lot of kids, so I got to have space for the laundry. I got that space and another cellar area that I can finish it, turning into a playroom, family room, whatever. The possibilities are endless. To be honest, the house is kind of big where I'm like, how do I fill all this space? I don't have enough, for once, I don't have enough stuff to fill the space. Normally, I would have to put my stuff in storage because the apartment wasn't big enough. We're cramming into a 3-bedroom. Now, everybody has their own rooms. They have their own space.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? And did you hear what she said when she had that doubt? But she had that doubt going in her mind not to go to the house. She was the only one. And don't you know, y'all gonna make me have church in here. Didn't I just say earlier, what's for you is for what?
For you.
It's for you because it was yours. It was already yours. That was confirmation. I love this. Are there any more questions for Miss Angie before we? I knew you.
She got.
I knew she was coming. Have your way.
What I want to know is this. All right, I don't have any documents with me or anything, but should I still see a counselor?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when you see your counselor, they'll be able to tell you exactly what it is that you need. And when you go home, get the documents, upload them to the web portal, get it in. Because I did not believe that the process was going to be moving so fast. Like, even after I put in the offer, I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for something else to happen. You know, like, when's the ball going to drop? And then everything started moving really super fast. And I'm like, what the heck? And next thing I know, they're like, okay, we need to set up your closing date. I'm like, whoa, I was waiting for you to ask me for something else. No, because you did all the work now. When I went to go talk to a mortgage company and they were doing USDA loans, the only thing they asked me for was pay stubs. And I'm like, don't you need anything else? Oh, no, we'll take care of that later. Why? Take care of it now. Because when you get your pre-approval, when I took that to the table, my realtor was like, oh, this is like a cash offer. Like, this is set in stone. There's no, it can change later because we've already done all the work beforehand. So it was a complete package. So when they accepted the offer, everything started moving so quickly that it was just icing on the cake. It literally took me, I put in the offer on April 28th. We closed on June the 10th. Just that short amount of time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Miss Angie. Thank you so much. Oh, she had one more question. Last one.
So we can actually hear.
I wanted to repeat the question.
No. What was your breaking point? Like, what got you to the point to say, you know what, I'm going to do this besides the doubters, the haters? Like, what was that feeling like? Like, that's it. I'm going for it.
I am a part of the unofficial Naca Facebook group, and I'm looking at other people purchase their homes. And I told my family, hey, go purchase a home. And I'm like, I've been telling everybody else to go purchase a home, but I haven't gotten a home yet. So my job offered me the opportunity to go back to Maine because I had lived there before. So I went. But I knew the housing market is very, very difficult there. People wait months to find a home. I don't have months. And technically, I was living in an Airbnb, so I was homeless. And I knew that my lease with these Airbnbs is going to, they're going to expire. And each one I went to, it was costing me more and more money. And to be honest, my breaking point was when I got that electric bill from Winter that was $600 just for the electric bill. Enough. I'm done. I need my own home. So I pulled out my action plan. I saw what I needed to do. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it done. Bottle of wine. I sat there and I got it done. And the table started turning. The wheels started turning. So all actuality, my mortgage counselor was waiting on me. She was like, I was ready. She was matching my energy. But when I started sitting down, getting everything done, and I kept my laptop and my tablet on me, so whenever they email me, I email them right back. The wheels started turning. So it was me who was slowing my process.
Love it, love it, love it. See? I love this. You guys, thank you Angie, for give her a round of applause, guys. This has been great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Show her some love. Guys, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we're coming right back in 30 seconds. Just stand by, please, all right? Give yourself some love, guys. You guys are amazing. All right, we are back. We are back. We're going to keep it moving. I love your energy and I love your questions. You know, I like when they have interesting questions because that means they're thinking. They're really, this is really about to happen for them and they're trying to really manifest it. So, Jerome, has the questions been good?
It's an inquisitive audience. And another thing is, you know, that was my surprise today, the special guest. I always have the surprise. Really? That story is amazing.
It is. Was that not a beautiful story? I mean, she overcame hurdle after hurdle, doubt after doubt, even self-doubt, and still came out victorious. That's a beautiful story. I have another beautiful story getting ready to come to the stage. It's more of a handsome story, if I could be so bold to say that. Can I say that?
Yes, you can get away with that.
I can get away with that. Okay. We have none other than the CEO and founder of Naca that's coming to the stage and sharing with you all the beautiful things and visions and forward thinking that what to be expected at Naca. But he's also going to be able to address your questions. Anything you want to ask him, ask Bruce, our founder and CEO. Give it up.
Applause, y'all.
Round of applause. Bruce
Thank
Mars.
you.
Hi, everybody. Look, Angie. So if you can give her the mic. So look, so we're good guys. Okay. So look, this is why I have the best job in this country. So I started NACA 37 years ago. So I couldn't imagine that it would get to this point, but it's we have an unbelievable staff, right, Angie?
Absolutely.
So you worked with Jose
Cruz and Michelle Mitchell,
and you work with Michelle, and and they work. I mean, this NACA staff. So as you go through this process, everybody thank the NACA staff because they are here at 7:30 every morning. They counsel to past midnight. Not just the NACA staff that are here, but the hundreds of NACA counselors around the country who are also doing the video conferencing here. So as you go, so please give them a hand, and as you go through the process. But look, there's a few things about Angie's story. One thing is, at one point you were homeless, and you're living in a car.
Yep.
So and she never took no for an answer, but. Tell us, what is your mortgage payment now, and what was your rent?
My mortgage payment is $1,333.35 a month. And when I was renting, I was paying anywhere from $1,300. The most I've paid is $1,500 for something that wasn't mine.
So, and it's a fixed rate?
It is.
And what is the interest rate?
4.375.
Very nice. Very nice. And there is no down payment, and there is no closing costs.
No down payment, no closing costs. The only thing I paid was my homeowner's insurance and my property taxes for the remainder of the year. That was it. So $2,053.85.
So the reality is, that is the reality. And we've done over 70,000 mortgages over more than 20 years. And we have a foreclosure rate, even when you take into account the mortgage crisis, 2007, 2008 through 2012. So our foreclosure rate is 0.00012. So that's about 1/100 of 1%. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of people are paying less in their mortgage payment than the skyrocketing rents that are out there. And that's our goal. So if you can afford that rent, then you can afford a mortgage payment. And the fact of the matter is you should have that opportunity, and we must make sure that you have that opportunity because, you know, there's a lot of investors out there, the big money people, the hedge funds, the venture capital people, all that, they're buying up single-family homes. And they're renting it out to people, yourselves and others, who should be the homeowners, who shouldn't be generating the wealth for them, but should be generating the wealth for yourselves. So part of our campaigns, a big future campaign that we're engaging in now, is to take on those hedge funds, take on those venture capitals, and saying, no, you don't have a right to purchase all those single-family homes and exploit people who should be the homeowners in those homes. And that's what Naca does. Angie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So let me just go through a few more things, and then, you know, we'll turn it over to any questions. So how many people here, just like what Angie said, it sounds too good to be true when you have no down payment, no closing costs, no fees at a below market rate? So if you didn't raise your hand, you're not doing your homework, because there's more fraud, there's more abuse in the mortgage industry than any other industry out there. But we have a track record of unprecedented success. So as you heard from Anjanette, from Angie, from, you know, from Jerome and everybody, you know, you control this process. You control this process. So once you complete your member portal and you put in all your information and you verify it with documents, then you go to a Naca counselor. And the Naca counselor will do two things. They will look to make sure that you're ready for home ownership on payments, based on payments that you control. We do character-based lending. What does that mean? Meaning we don't do what every other lender in the industry does. Every other lender does what's called risk-based lending. Thank you. Risk-based lending. I haven't slept in 4 days. Risk-based lending. So risk-based lending looks at three things: your credit score, your debt-to-income ratio, your amount of your down payment. We don't believe in that. We believe in character-based lending. Look at the payments that you control. And then we look at your mortgage payment to make sure that you can afford that mortgage payment now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. So as you're going through the process, interest rates will go up and down. Prices will go up and down. But we want to make sure that you have an affordable payment. But then you say, well, I can't find a house because prices are so high, I can't find a house that I can afford. So there's billions of dollars out there through the American Rescue Fund. This is where the government has given millions of dollars to every city and town. And you have to access that. So you need to go out and identify the areas where you want to purchase, and then call up the housing department and say, how much money can I get to reduce my principal? How much money can I get to buy down my interest rate? You can get $10, $20, $50, $100,000 in some cases to do that. So the opportunities to purchase are there. So you got to take advantage of it, and then if they don't respond to you in a positive way, then Naca will get engaged with our thousands and thousands of members in your area, because we have 3 million members nationwide. So then we mobilize Naca to put pressure on the decision makers to make sure that you can access those funds. So that's why this is the best program in the country. And that's why you heard about it from family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, because we don't do any advertising. We don't do any outreach. We want to do it by word of mouth. Last thing is, we have $20 billion of this Best in America mortgage. $20 billion. $15 billion from Bank of America. So we appreciate their partnership. We're not short of money. So, you can get it done today for as long as it takes. We'll be here to assist you through this process. So if there are any questions, I know we're tight on time, but we can take.
Yeah, we can take a few questions.
Yes.
Let's take some questions.
We have one over here. Can you please stand up and tell us your name, where you're from?
My name is Antoine Pope. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
And what is your question?
My question would be, if you own your own business, and let's say you're a barber and you own your own business and you accept cash as payments and you don't do receipts, what are the qualified forms of documents that you can submit for proof of income?
So everybody hears, if you own your own business, so you're self-employed, what are the documents? So we'll look at, your bank statements. We'll look at the documents that you have that demonstrate what you can afford. So that's character-based lending. So when you go into your member portal and you put down, for example, that you're self-employed, it will request the type of documents we need for self-employed. If you're a W-2 employee, it will request what you need. For example, pay stubs. If you are fixed income, it will say benefit letters. So it's customized using AI, artificial intelligence, and smart technology to determine what you need. So that's how we're being able to be flexible based on your particular circumstances to get you through. But remember the key part. It's verifications. It's trust and verify. You put in what your income is, we need to verify it. You put in how much you have in your deposit, need to verify it. That's what we're doing it. But what's nice about, my job and what we've been able to do at Naca is we can customize it based on your individual circumstances, because as we talked about, risk-based price lending doesn't do it. It's a square hole, you need a square peg. At Naca, we adjust it, character-based lending.
There's a question up front.
1 second. Can you please stand up?
All right.
Oh, thank you. What's your name? Where are you from?
Ellen Rames. I'm from Brooklyn. Okay.
It's true. Brooklyn is the center of the world, isn't it? Sorry, Queens and the Bronx and everybody else, but it's, Brooklyn comes first, right? Sorry, I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm a little bit biased towards Brooklyn. But anyway, yes.
Okay, I'd like to know about, is this like for senior citizens? I'm on a fixed income. I get my pension and my Social Security. So I'd like to know, is that helpful for senior citizens also?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's for senior citizens, for young people, but even more than that. Think of, it's so broad because, as good as it sounds, it's even better. There's a lot of stuff out there that, people market and they do that, and then you scratch the surface and you say, oh, here's the limitation, here are the restrictions. Here, the more you scratch the surface, the brighter it shines. So, for example, you can buy a condo, co-op, single family, 1 to 4 unit, mixed use, so it can be residential and commercial. You name it, we can do it. The key part is you gotta live in it. Now, you can buy other properties afterwards, but you gotta live in a property. Why? Because we're a neighborhood stabilization organization. What stabilizes neighborhoods? Home ownership.
Thank you, Mr. Marks. It's not particularly a question per se, but this gentleman went to the Miami event, flew from New Jersey, got qualified that same day, and 2 weeks later, he closed on his house.
Whoa.
Wow.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to Naca for actually giving me that opportunity. And I had to explain why I flew there, paid the money, stayed in a hotel, and come back to one of my counselors, but it was well worth it. I did it, everything just panned out. Once you follow their structure, and if they ask you to send documents, send it. If they ask you Monday, send it Monday. Send it Tuesday, send it Wednesday. As much as they annoy you, annoy them. seriously, like they're going to keep asking for the documents, keep sending it. But it's all going to be well worth it. I mean, my process was accelerated because I'm a bit anal, if that's the word, but I just try to get everything done in a timely fashion. So if they ask you to do it, definitely follow protocol and follow it. And you get good counselors here. As you can see, they have your back. I have no problems with what happened. I'm happy to be where I am and own my own home.
Fantastic. Where's your house?
And can you tell us your name, please?
Oh, yeah. That. So my name is Wayne. I'm from Brooklyn. And so
Absolutely.
So I bought my house in Newark, New Jersey. Oh, it's a condo, actually, Newark, New Jersey. So.
Very nice. And, you know, so we have people here who have come from around the country, not just from New York City. We just did an event, as Wayne was saying, in Miami. We had over 15,000 people coming to that event in Miami. We'll have close to 20,000 people or more at this event in New York City by the time it's through. So the word is out there, people coming from around the country. So you can purchase in the neighborhoods that you want or in other parts. So you can get qualified here to purchase someplace else as well. So we've got this. So with that, let me end with this. So everybody, welcome to the Naca family. Thank you.
Oh, he ended that well. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Mr. Bruce Morgs. And I love the way he ended that by saying, welcome to the Naca family. That's the best way to end it, right? But he talked about something I wanted to bring to your attention, the artificial intelligence and the technology. And remember I told you I wanted to talk to you about that because somebody asked a question about the security and data. I want to roll this really, really quick. This is the last thing so that you can see just what goes into our technology, okay? Take a look. Look like, okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. We're gonna show it to you later, but guess what? We got some good things coming for you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and joining our live show here. And we're gonna go into our workshop and you're gonna hear a lot of good information, but give yourself a round of applause for
all right, everybody, give it up
today,
for yourselves.
Okay? This has been great. Thank you guys so much, all right? I look forward to seeing you on the other side of home ownership. Big applause for yourself.
All right,
thank you.